Hello and welcome to the Explore Self and Soul channel. My name is Rachel Marie Deegan. I am your solistic guide here to spread messages from spirit using tarot and oracle cards. Today we'll use our message and create ourselves a mantra. Because what is so unique about this channel is that while we bring in messages from spirit, it channels through me. It's then our responsibility to embody that message. So we'll do a little breath work as well towards the end of this video. So stick around to make sure you are hearing the entire message that then creates our mantra for our beautiful breathwork session. Now, if you've never done breathwork before, no worries at all. It's very gentle, it's very easy, it's very fluid, and just so beautiful and unique to this channel. I'm very excited to see what Spirit has to say, but before we get into the cards, I'm going to cleanse the energy and simply ask for the guidance of our higher essence to be present with us today. Being able to know that the messages that are coming through are for our best and highest good. Okay, making sure that the message that you receive today, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, it's a very general, timeless message today. And maybe there's something that doesn't specifically fit into the puzzle pieces of your life, and that's okay, but energy is very fluid. And so even if something doesn't make sense today, maybe in 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, maybe this message will apply to you. So keep an open mind and an open heart, okay? We're going to do a 7-card spread, but before we get into that, I want to ask for your subscribes, your likes, your comments, your shares of this channel. Help it grow, help this message to be able to spread to those who are meant to hear it. Okay, so if you feel like this would resonate with someone else, please be sure to share it with them today. Okay, we're going to get into our first general energies. We're going to understand what might be helping us or hindering us this moment. Okay, what's come up for us in the past? This could be deep past. This could be as recent as yesterday. Okay, and then the energies I'm going to pull next are some future forward thinking, like maybe different thought patterns or different actions we could take, just energies we need to keep in mind. But we're going to keep those face down so we can really be present with what's going on right now. All right. So, past energies. This is beautiful. I'm going to actually talk about these together. So you have the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. This is really actually telling me that there's been a lot of ancestral healing going on right now. Maybe right now in this more recent past, maybe you have been experiencing this for several months or several years at this point. But the 4 of Swords is all about resting, about rejuvenation. It's about healing. It's about going inward as well. But also understanding that even though there may be a lot of turmoil or trauma from your past, that it doesn't feel like it's all yours, but we sometimes just innately feel like we need to carry it all to allow for this burden to be taken off of others. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's you wanting to hold this energy for them. Although I will tell you, it's not in your best interest to do so. Because your parents, you chose them. When you were in a soul being, you chose them to be your parents. And so it's also really important to keep in mind that you have to allow them to live out the journey of their life, their soul contracts, their soul missions as well. So if you are the type of person that wants to take on the burden of someone like that in your family, these parental figures, these influential figures in your life, I'm here to tell you it's time to let that go. Time to let that go. We are approaching a full moon in Leo coming up here in a few days at the time of this reading. And while Leo is they're very flamboyant, they're very out there, their energy wants to project um so brightly, and they want attention. It's very important, I feel like, with what this message is saying from your past energies, is that it's okay if that's not the way that you feel. Okay, you don't have to should all over yourself. You don't have to tell yourself, like, I should be doing this way, this thing this way. I should be feeling this way. I should be doing this. That only gets us into these like terrible feedback loops that don't serve us at all. So it really does feel like you're going through a lot of healing. Maybe there's a little bit more of an understanding to what it is from your childhood, from your upbringing, and why it is you act the way you act right now, why it is you have certain thought patterns, why you feel as though maybe some of this doubt that you have in yourself doesn't actually feel like yours, because we can oftentimes bring in thoughts and beliefs and limitations that we have felt has come from our upbringing and our childhood. We carry that with us. I'm here to tell you it's time to break free from that. You can have a happy life, a happy family. 10 of Cups, while this is in a past position, it's almost like I feel like this daydreaming energy. Like you might be daydreaming about the perfect family or the perfect situation, the perfect way to feel about something. With the 10 of Cups, there's a depiction of a family that is on the surface, on the earth, in the material plane, in the material world. And they're looking up at all of these 10 of Cups that are in the sky, in the air, in the ethers. Okay? It's as if these dreams or these aspirations of a life that you're wishing you had is so far out there. But I'm here to tell you it's actually within reach. It is absolutely here for you. And if you've been feeling too maybe a little lost, if you have felt a little lost in your connections, in your relationships, specifically within your family, the family that you chose at a soul level to be your parents, to be your siblings, to be these influential figures in your life, if you feel lost, like that's the only people you know, okay? You have a choice to change that. You have a choice to put yourself out there in a different way, because your soul family is within reach. Your soul family is within this energy field you already have within you. You can attract those certain souls and those individuals who are going to understand you at such a deep level. And I want to encourage you to just simply be with that. What does it feel like when I say that you have a soul family out there that you can choose? Okay, it's not necessarily around these fated relationships. It can be relationships that are actually a part of your destiny. It's these really deep rooted connections that you can start to make with others. You might have to get outside of your comfort zone and join some groups and just explore your opportunities within your community. Okay, don't be afraid to put one foot in front of the other. Join a support group. Maybe there's a spiritual community within the town that you live. You'll find it. Okay, you'll find it. And as long as you start to put the energy out there into the universe that this is what you're after and what you're seeking, okay, let it go and allow the universe to start to show you the way. Okay. Your current general energies is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Knights in the tarot represent movement, but you can tell from this card that there's a little bit of stagnation. Okay? Pentacles, they can move a little slower than we like to really admit them to do. Okay? And the Knight of Pentacles is an individual. It's this energy where so long as you plant the seeds, understand that it as you're going to go through this process of planting the seeds, then of nurturing those seeds to grow into just some immense potential that you already have. And then you get the harvest. That's the beautiful part about this. And while this could be slow moving or feel stagnant, okay, even if you start to call upon the universe for help to bring your soul family into your reality, trust in the timing. Trust in the divine timing of it all. That's really what the Knight of Pentacles is meant to tell us. We can't be rushing that process when we plant those seeds and start watering it and nurturing it along the way. It is going to grow so long as you keep consistent with that nurturing phase. Okay? The energy that is crossing this is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, it can feel like some disappointing energy. Okay, the Five of Cups definitely can represent that. And that can hinder this process as well. It can hinder the ability for us to surrender. Okay, when we're talking about this divine timing, it's then our jobs to surrender to that timing and trust in the universe. Okay? And potentially along the way, just like anything that you plant out there, like literally plant, I'm talking like literal plants, is that there's often times where there's going to be leaves that die. There are going to be certain aspects of this whole planting and nurturing and harvesting process where there are going to be opportunities that you want to approach and that you attempt to approach and take care of and nurture, but it might not be for your best and highest good. And so it's going to fall away, or you're going to have to pick out those dead leaves from what you've planted and allow it to rejuvenate itself. Okay? This all comes down to trust. The Five of Cups, the thing that this energy really, really portrays as well from kind of a solution-based effort to the Five of Cups is it's vitally important to be in the energy of gratitude. While you may be going through some issues with certain people, circumstances in your life that have disappointed you along the way, if we have the ability to get out of this mindset and have just this massive feedback loop, or we're ruminating too long on these disappointments, we're missing out completely on opportunities that might be knocking at our door. So it's important to lift your head up, turn around, start to have a different perspective of the world. Because when you do that, you're going to see that there's new connections that are within reach for you. You can see that there are new opportunities. You can walk literally over this bridge into the castle if you just turn around and know that while you have 3 cups spilled in front of you, you have 2 of cups behind you, which is love and its connection. Okay? This could even be a form of self-love. Okay? So before we dive into this future forward moving steps that we should take, I'm going to ask you one more time to subscribe. Subscribe, like this video. The more likes, the more subscribes, the more views, the greater this channel has the ability to grow. I am so grateful for any and every bit of support that you're able to provide right now. I do offer personal readings as well. So if you want to dive in a little deeper to a circumstance that it is that this might be applying to, and you want to dive in a little bit deeper, then keeping it a little bit more general in this reading, the link is in the description for you to book an appointment with me. Okay, let's see now what future energies we can take into account here together. Okay, oh, this is awesome. I love this. This is great. You have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles to me is this is beautiful. It's being the student of your life. Being the student of your life. Being really mindful and responsible with your resources. Pentacles are all about your resources, your time, your energy, your efforts, your money, things that you literally have. It's the material goods. This could also be an investment that you make in yourself. Now, it could be a small investment. Pages are a little bit more kind of smaller, immature kind of energy, but I'm just really feeling like it's potentially a small investment that you're going to make in yourself. And if you do that, my friend, so good. You have the Wheel of Fortune that comes next. You're getting off of this karmic loop, this karmic cycle. And congratulations, because those can be daunting, especially if you live in this energy of disappointment. Okay? The more you give power to the person or the situation that has made you feel this way, you're going to remain on that karmic cycle. You're not getting off of the wheel. Okay? You're going to be in that place where the rubber constantly meets the road, but the moment you're able to get off of that wheel, there's momentum and there is beautiful, like a beautiful trajectory of your life, because you're no longer living in the past. You're not living in this karmic energy anymore. This is beautiful. Okay? And your fortunes are going to excel. They're going to be prosperous. You make this investment in yourself, no matter how big or how small, I will say, okay? You are going to be so happy that you've done that for yourself. You've taken this energy that lives within you now, having that different perspective to come at this circumstance in the lens of love, having complete faith and trust in yourself to make this investment. You're moving on your way up, my friend, to the sun. The sun card is the best card in the tarot. The best card in the tarot. You're going to be so happy by making this decision, by moving forward in a way that feels good to you. Because if it feels good, it is in complete alignment with what it is that you're meant to pursue. Who it is you're meant to become in the process is even the more like the best and greatest reward out of this is stepping into the becoming of who you have always been meant to be. This is completely amazing. I love this energy so much, and I can completely understand and resonate with where some of you might be with this past ancestral energy. Okay, because if you have any poverty-stricken energies from your ancestors, from your family, from these limiting beliefs and these doubts that have been instilled in you, okay, work on the ability to change those thoughts, change the actions towards that. Because the moment you make an investment in yourself, the universe is like, okay, okay, it's on. It's on. She's making an investment. He or she is making an investment in themselves. Now it's my turn to start to show the opportunities around them that can make this a completely successful life. Okay? And success is defined by you, no one else. So This is beautiful. This is amazing. I'm going to pull one final card from the Gabby Bernstein Super Attractor deck and see what affirmation comes up for us to kind of close out this reading, and then we'll get into some breath work. Thank you again so much for being here. This is beautiful energy. It like makes me feel so like light, and things are just uplifted. It doesn't feel heavy. And I really do believe that we're moving into that phase of our lives as a collective. I love it. This card says, I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Use your fear to get closer to love. That is an amazing message. And part of the journey, part of your journey to be able to move through those emotions, any of this fear and this doubt and this negativity, okay, that overshadows the fact that there is divine timing, there's divine order in your entire life. Every action you make, every step you take, every person you encounter is on purpose. Keeping that in mind, and if you have plans, which seems like you do, and I'm here to tell you to move forward with them, invest in yourself. You're going to get out of this karmic cycle and this learning all of these lessons and feeling like the universe is testing you. Okay, you're going to move into pure happiness and joy because of this journey that you're on. So I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Are you ready to do some breath work? Are you ready to embody this message with me? Now, if you haven't done any breath work, again, it's okay. I'm going to post a link to a video that I provided that just goes through a couple of physical and emotional sensations you might encounter with breath work. This modality is completely safe. It is one of my favorite modalities to do. It helps with your immune system. It removes toxins. It allows you to connect to your intuition in a way that is so powerful. You start to embody what it is that you need versus being so caught in the loops and the mind chatter. Okay? Breath work brings you into the present moment, which is the only thing that matters. So, what we are going to do is a 3-part breath. Okay? It's called the triactive breath. And what this looks like, what this sounds like, is you're going to do 2 inhales through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. 2 inhales and an exhale. Now, you can use this method at the speed and the depth and the pace that feels good to you. You can keep it really slow and gentle. Okay? Or you can speed it up. Okay? Within this journey, feel free to play around with both options, okay? Allow the body to guide you. I'm simply going to be here as the facilitator on the other end of this, but as long as you feel safety within the body, or you start to build that sense of safety within your body, you are completely safe. Okay? Today's mantra is I am worthy. I am worthy. This investment that you want to make in yourself, you are worthy and deserving of it, okay? Take chances, take risks, because the moment you overcome this feeling of fear and see the world around you through the lens of love, life-changing, pure life-changing, okay? I am worthy. That is our mantra. So if you can find a nice and quiet place wherever you are, if you're driving, I would highly encourage you to pause this and come back to this breathwork session at another time. You can either be seated like I am or lying down. But when you get into your comfortable place, simply shut down your beautiful eyes and remain present with your natural breath. No need to change it just yet. And as you lie there, or as you are sitting with yourself, notice and have awareness of any areas of the body that feel tense. If there's any tension that you need to relax. No judgments. Simply place the awareness on your body. You are here for a reason. You are here in this present moment. Your breath will guide you. Your breath will hold you. And use today's mantra, I am worthy. Use that mantra to anchor yourself back into this moment. Should your thoughts want to wander, which is completely normal and natural, by the way. We will not be in this breath pattern for too long, but allow that body to guide you with that speed, with that depth. You cannot get this wrong. Even simply being in this present moment is exactly where you are meant to be. And whenever you're ready, beginning that 3-part breath, 2 inhales through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. That's it. Keep that breath moving. 2 inhales through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Bringing in a lot of intention. Within that inhale and that exhale. Beautiful. Play around with the speed. Play around with the depth. Allow the body to simply guide you. You cannot get this wrong. Anchor into the mantra, I am worthy. I am worthy, I am deserving. What I want is already mine. And I trust in the universe to guide me, to lead me, and to bring in connections, situations, loving energies into my life. Because you are worthy of it. Beautiful. Keep it moving. Keep that energy flowing with your breath. Coming back to the present with your breath. Feel the energy as it activates within the body. You are completely safe. Any feelings, any emotions, you are completely safe. Allow the body to guide you right now. Beautiful. Move through that energy. If you need to do an audible sigh on that exhale, do so right now. Sound, breath, and movement are 3 beautiful ways to move energy. This activation within your body right now is serving you for your highest and best good. We're here for just a few more seconds. How intentional can you make this breath? Remembering that you are worthy. That's it. And whenever you are guided, coming back into your natural breath, simply allowing your body to breathe itself. Feel into the energy. Where within your body you have more awareness of how the energy flows. Perhaps if it feels good, placing a hand on your heart, hand on your belly, and simply reconnecting with yourself. You are worthy and deserving of any and everything that you desire to have in your life. Use any energies from your past to fuel you forward. Create not only a why for your life. Why do you want to pursue this dream, this goal, this desire, this wish? But also think, why not? Why not me? You are extremely capable of what you put your mind to. It's now your time to put that dream, make that dream into a reality, taking inspired action to move forward. And if you haven't done so already, flutter open your beautiful eyes. Come back to the space. Ah, you did it. You did it. See, you can do hard things. Your body will always be there for you, no matter what. And since you've offered yourself permission to embody today's message of worthiness, it is within you. It always has been. We just sometimes forget. But it's in these moments with your breath, with your presence, that you can be reminded of who you are. I am so happy you joined today. If this message and if this breathwork session resonated with you, please subscribe to the channel, like it, comment your experience and your journey. I'm here to support you through it all. And share this message with any and everyone you feel it can resonate with as well. And I will see you next time. Sending you so much love.